video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, so Champion Boonboomger, the whatever the fuck, Final Mecha Fleeting Tire, Weathering Wave, Endless Zoner, Genshin Impact, Fortnite Battle Royale mode. This thing does not look as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I like the fact that it's just an armor bit. I think, I feel like that's perfectly fine. I hate it when they try to cluster fuck all the fucking mechas of the season into one Zord and call it a day. That's the reason why G12 is a fucking mess, or the Gigat Samurai O. I think Final Mech works best when the Megazord, the ultimate mech, right, is able to form its own thing, and then at that point just become armor bits, right? Like it just becomes like an armor. I think this thing works perfectly fine. It doesn't look obnoxious or as ugly as possible, so I am perfectly fine with champion tire mode, or whatever the fuck this thing is called, right? Yeah. So hey, it's Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger episode 34. Or is it 30? No, it's 35. Last week was 34. Blue Champion. Hey, we learned about the fact that how Bundario Bundares was homeless for a little bit, and he fucking sucked. He's like, yeah, man. He would have taken any job at that point. Like, yeah, please, I need a job. I need to get paid, right? And then it just turns out that it's his own fault he got fired, or he lost his credentials, his legacy, because he decided to, like, hey man, someone gave me this stuff, guess I'll fucking try. I was like, man, I don't know why the fuck you would do that. It seems like a really negligent thing for you to do, That seems really fucking stupid, Right? I understand if it's like a little sticker or maybe like a little keychain you put, but like, I don't know why you would just install yourself with mods when someone gave it to you, like, yeah, man. And then, yeah, it turns out, yeah, fuck yeah, who would have thought? And it turns out that would have been a bad idea, right? So the episode opens up with Sakito visiting the Boonboomger. Boom D wants to tell you, like, hey, you guys, hey, fuck you, Bundaris, right? That is, right? That is what happened, right? He doesn't want to speak to you. He doesn't want to talk to you, right? So that's it. But but I will. I don't care. I'll hang around and everything and see what the background story is, and it just turns out. Meanwhile, not Bundares, Boom D is just like on like the rooftop somewhere, just like secretly listening in. I don't know why. I think it's more in fact it's the location, right? He's just like on a random rooftop. Right, it's like I don't know. I think it probably would have been more funnier if he was in like the other room, right, or something, right? It was like in like the other room listening, but the fact he's just like on like this random ass rooftop somewhere, just listening in to Bundaris explain the background plot of how all this stuff happens, right, is pretty funny, to me. I don't know why. Like, I feel like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's just the idea, right? He's just like so far away. Like, oh man, this could have been something. Like, he could have just showed up, and like, I feel like all this could have just been explained if he just showed up and they talked to us like normal people, right? But it turns out, yeah, Bundaris was trying to hide the fact that he took illegal drugs, and he didn't want anyone to find out. I was like, oh yeah, man, yeah. It turns out my incompetent caused me this, and no one in my team should be fired. Which no one in your team was gonna get fired, right? To begin with, if he admit he was the one that did it, right? That they weren't alone, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it would have been a committee or something. I don't know how space race works. I don't know what the system is, right? If they have like a committee or a party to investigate this, but I don't think anyone would have been I think this would have been fine, right? I think this would have been fine. I don't think Boom D was ever gonna get um right, was ever gonna get in trouble at any point for this, right? This is like I said, this was just this was gonna be Bundaris' fault and everything, right? Yeah, right. Right, so yeah, so this is this. Then he just got fired. He lost his license because he took illegal drugs, which makes sense, right? And then he just became a homeless guy for a bit. He just walked around. He got like his little Megatron cape, right? Uh, right. And he just got his Megatron. He got like his own Megatron racket that he walks around with now. That's his thing. It's just like in that. Was it the third Transformer movie or the? It wasn't the second Transformer movie, right? That he got his little cape. But yeah, yeah. So then Wild Speeder, wherever the fuck his name is, hey, I like what you do. You know, your illegal modification, your back alley mechanical skill, right? Once again, I'm not sure if if this translates to being a doctor in like the car world, right? I don't know what the correlation like if he's actually making like if he's doing like a legal modification or if he's doing or if he's actually like making new technology. But I feel like it's kind of like the latter, right? You know, for some reason, right? It feels like it's something he was doing a legal mod, right? Because I don't know what a modification like is modification like it's like a car thing. Like, well, what's that correlation? Does that correlate to like just being a doctor in human terms? You know, well, what's the deal with that, right? I don't understand. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, Bunderis starts working for Wild Speeder for a little bit, like, and then he realizes, oh man, turns out this guy is evil. He's kind of used me. He's kind of using to build like his own little like private robot army, and I kind of don't like that. It's a bad thing. I guess I'm gonna get out of here. You know, it's pretty bad. But yeah, then Boom D gets kidnapped by the Husalian because it turns out, yeah, man, maybe hiding on a fucking rooftop was not a good idea. It turns out it was just very bad, right? And it was just to hide on this random rooftop. Yeah, so everyone goes after to save Boom D, and then like this, I don't know, it's like this fun explosion, and then where Bunderis just shows up, right? Like after fuck not Mad Rex. His name's not Mad Rex. Fuck man, I only care about Mad Rex now. What the fuck is this guy's? I keep forgetting this guy's name. Is that Cronenberg? Cronenberg was the last guy. What the fuck is this guy's name again? Man, no, Death Race. Is it Death Race? Yeah. When Death Race shoots him and then Bundura shows, I think that was a cool shot. Right, it's a pretty cool shot. And he does like a cool little team pose with the rest of the team. You know, right? He finally does like his own. He's part of the team. You know, after everyone does their roll call, like hey, I'm part of the team too. You know, right? It's me, the real sixth ranger of the team, Bunderes, right? Yeah. So yeah, we get more showcase of the champion form, as I said. It's whatever at this point. It's just a jacket. I still hate the fact that they wear jackets and that they don't uniquely wear jackets. I feel like this would have been better. I've been saying if they uniquely wear their jacket somehow instead of like this, I feel like I could have done like show out their individual flair way more. But it's whatever. The jacket all gives them the car's power, right? Because it's like, oh man, we made these stupid models for a reason. We might as well use them. Yeah, then Gemba finally gets his revenge against Death Race. You know that thing he's been trying to do all this act, but you know, right? But he wasn't able to do. But now that he has the power of friendship, he could do it. And it turns out he could have just done this the entire time if he had the power of friendship instead of just leaving off, dicking around for like 3 to 4 episodes. You know. Yeah, so Death Race runs to the moon, and then they get the champion carried to the moon. And like I said, I think the Zord is completely fine when it just acts like a bigger armor. It doesn't feel as obnoxious or as ugly, right? And I'm glad that not all the cars are being repurposed or shove in on this thing, right, to make it look way more ugly, right? I think that my only problem is I think all of the heads just sticking on the shoulder pad is really funny for sort of. I guess that was like the visual gag that they were doing, right? It shows them all but I don't know, it looks real fun. I don't know. I feel like this thing should have been there should have been like armor attachment like we have Genba and Joe on the legs, Mira and Ishirio on the arm or something, but I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. They don't become Gatling guns, right? As far as I'm aware, like I feel like these giant circular faces on a thing would have been better if they were like guns or something. It just looks really ugly. We just see these 5 giant heads, right? Not counting Taya's middle one that acts as like the crown, right? Like the other 4 just chilling there. It's really it's just really weird, you know, and whatever. But yeah. But yeah, so the whole point champion carry it carries all the cards, and I like how, right? So at some point during the battle, they switch out Mira's and Shishirio, uh, car for the gun car, right? And Ishirio's car for the gun car, and it occurred to me that the other cars are just chilling on the side the entire time. They're like, man, what do we do? You guys, did anyone bring a deck of cards while we wait, right? Because like I said, this thing can only hold like 2 weapons at a time. But yeah, the finishing attack, it's just launching every single fucking car at us, and you just run him down, you know? Hit him, get him with the hit and run, you know, right? Yeah, so Death Space is finally defeated. Gemba's happy now, I guess, that it's over. Bundaris and Boom D makes up, right? They pull they pull a Predator, you son of a bitch, moment, and the day is saved, right? And then what the fuck is this week's lesson? Right. What the fuck is this week's lesson? I completely miss out on this week's lesson. It is fuck. What is it? I passed by it. Where the fuck is it? No, where did it go? Oh yeah. Hey. Uh, it tells you the biggest lie in as a lesson. You know that you have a proper work life scheduling. You know, like hey, when it's time to go home. You know, don't go out drinking with your boss or be depressed because you work as a Japanese salary man. You know, with a toxic work environment. You know, yeah, right, yeah, man, that's the man. You gotta lie to these Japanese kids as early as possible that they will live a uh, um, happy, positive, safe work, and that they will get a positive work life balance. They're never gonna get any of that shit, you know, right? But yeah, hey, next week Flint's back. I don't, boy, man, the actress for Flint is back. You know, she's here. Welcome to the Flintverse, is what they say. All right, I think that's it for this week's episode. Champion Carrier tire mode, where the fuck is better than what I gave it for. You know, all right. That's this week's episode. Okay, thanks. Bye.